going on? Plus, welcome back to another episode of Time Drives and another opening. This is the 24th 1 mil or more opening of 2025. Now, if you watched the last part, which I did at the start of the year, start of the month of July, we had a pretty lucky opening. 1 mil, and we bagged ourselves 4 epics, and I'm wondering if we can emulate that luck, if that can happen again. Now, one thing to note is that I am not streaming this on Discord. I do apologize if you're watching and you're part of the Patreon Discord. I will stream, I promise, the next opening, but it's been a very, very long day. I've been up for like the last 16 hours, and we started off the day with a 10k run, and I just want to get the video out. So, and my social meter is down. Yeah, social meter is down. That's the main thing. The last thing I want right now is to start the stream and Val comes in and I'm just like, oh no, I gotta entertain this guy for like 2 hours. Nah, I'm good. We got 1 mil and lucky charms today on the table. My diecast collection. Today we have pretty rare, this one, a Matchbox. I mean, rare in the sense that I don't usually put Matchbox on my desktop. So it's a Matchbox 992 Porsche 911. And then obviously we also have this one from the Racing Circuit Legends, I think it's called, the GT3 RS. This is the Hot Wheel, of course. So yeah, we've got 2 Porsches on the table, and we are ready to roll with 30 packs. Let's see if we can get anything good. I was blessed this morning from the event ceramic pack with an epic, one that I actually kind of wanted because it used to be a legendary. I did get myself the Lamborghini Gallardo. I would have absolutely hated this as a legend, but I really want to collect all of the epics that used to be legends. I think they're pretty cool. 4-wheel drive, not 4-wheel drive, I don't care. Like, if you used to be a legend and you went down to an epic in that most recent car correction change, I'd be very interested to have you. I mean, for example, the Murcielago Roadster is another example, right? That used to be a legend, went on to an epic, I maxed it, right? So yeah, I'm actually kind of happy to get this one. It's 95 handling when you max it out, so I think a little bit more handling than the Murcielago Roadster. So yeah, I'm really happy to get that in. It was a pretty good epic to pull. But anyway, let's get into the pack opening and see if we can get even more cars. Alright guys, so here we go. Ceramic pack number 1. I have not opened, I think, a 1 mil since the last 1 mil opening, which I believe was, I want to say 2.5 weeks ago. It's kind of funny though, because it's taken me quite some time to grind out this mil just because I've been a very busy guy, but I will say that I was at 800k at the start of the day. So when I came home, right, I told you 10k, I was just doing all the exercise and boxing stuff, right, and then I came home and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna grind it out. 200k clubs, right? And then that's another reason why I'm just so exhausted. The plan is record, edit, post. Your boy's going to sleep after this. So if I don't pull a legendary, I mean, I guess that would be pretty nice. I mean, it'll be on brand. We've not pulled a legendary since March the 2nd. We've not pulled a legendary from a 1 mil opening. I've pulled them from like carbons and stuff, right? But like from a vanilla, oh, it is a 2.5. It's a 2.5. No. Oh, we don't like that. We don't like that. Is this gonna be a cursor for what's gonna happen in today's opening? Last opening, I would say is lucky, right? 4 epics in a mil is pretty crazy stuff. Oh man, I do not like seeing that 2.5 in 3 super rares. There's a Mercedes SL500 that is like my 4th one, I think. I think we also get some racing objective wins or rewards because I'll be opening like 30 packs. So that's probably gonna get us a little bit of cash back too. Hyundai Tucson. Okay, so we're sitting on 1 Ultra. Now I remember in the last 1 mil we did at the start, I think it was a pretty slow start too. I mean, not a slow start. It was like 1 Ultra, 1 Epic. Then it was like 1 Ultra, 2 Epics. And then we got more and more Epics. And then the Ultra has crawled back towards the end or something like that. I think, yeah, that previous 1 mil we did was like they got us in the first half kind of opening. Let's see if it's the same one here. We're sitting on 1 Ultra so far, which is the RQ64 Mercedes. I mean, I'm always happy to get a Mercedes, but I already have that one. Here's the second one, a Ford Territory Turbo. So that's always good. I'm actually maxing out 2 epics right now, so I wouldn't mind getting more ultra rare projects. It's been slow, man. I gotta say though, this month has been slow in top drives. I thought that this month was going to be a fantastic month. You know, we started off July with those 4th of July offers, right? And I got 3 legendaries, right? I got the Bentley and the Lamborghini, and then we got the Bugatti Veyron. And I was like, yeah, this is going to be a fat month. We're going to get a lot of good stuff. And then, like, for some reason, this was also the month that Hutch decided, yeah, you know what? We're like not going to like do any events. Tri-Series, yeah, we're just going to put that on hold. Legendary challenge, we're just gonna change up the format and make it more convoluted and confusing. You know, one thing I don't like, and I think this is a rant for another time, but like, why do they like to change the system for challenges every single time? It doesn't make the game any more engaging. It doesn't make the game any more fun, in my opinion. I mean, now you have the little energy points that you need to collect. Dude, someone make a spreadsheet of like every single type of like point or like thing, you know, like what's the word they use in the industry? MacGuffin that you need to collect when it comes to top drives. You've got the paragons, you've got the hexagons, you've got the raves. At one point we had the mushrooms, right? Remember that? We had the mushrooms that you needed to collect. What else do we have? Now we've got the energy tokens. I think at one point we had tridents. I mean, it's the same freaking concept, you know what I mean? Like, oh, whatever, dude. Whatever. Oh, it's a Renault Laguna concept car, brand new one. We are almost halfway there, and we're sitting on 3 ultra rares. So as always, 4 ultra rares is my average. So we are heading towards an average opening. I wouldn't mind getting an epic, and I wouldn't mind getting an epic above RQ 75. Is that too much to ask? You know, last opening 4 epics and all were under 72, I think it was. One was 72 and the other 3 were in the 60s. 2 were 65s, I think. So yeah, if I could get like a 75 plus, even if it's an Audi or a Bentley or a Lamborghini, if it's 75 plus, I'm happy with that, honestly, because odds are if you get an Audi, Bentley, or Lamborghini that's 75 plus, that used to be a legend. Right? Or any of the new Jags as well. Wouldn't mind that either, honestly. Wait, starting with rares. This is a ceramic pack, right? Yeah, this is a ceramic pack of carbon fiber of 4 rares. Wow. That was actually kind of crazy. What are the odds of that? Drop raise rare first card 5%. 5, 18, and then we went 65, and then we went 80. Oh no! Babe, I opened a pack of gold. Open the ceramic pack of gold. Why did I? Told you, man, I'm tired. What can I say? I mean, we got an ultra out of it, so you know, pseudo carbon fiber, whatever you want to call it. That's unfortunate. I wanted to spend that gold on like the Legrand carbon fiber. But yeah, okay, all right, for Galaxy. Well, the good news is we are halfway through. We have 4 ultra rares, so technically, in my little positive world of positive mindsets, you know, I mean, the optimistic side of me would say that we've hit our average, we've hit our goal. Anything that we get on top of this is gonna be a bonus. So let's see if we get a bonus. Yeah? No, just an RQ40. YouTube, I'm probably gonna premiere this. Comment in the live chat what RQ you think this pack is gonna be. This is this final card. Got Nissan Almera, Bristol 410, Mitsubishi Galant, okay, BMW Z4 47. I'm gonna jump though. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say 48. YouTube, let me know what you think. Let's go. Oh, yeah, going above my expectations there, buddy. You didn't even give me a jump from 47 to 47. I mean, that's always possible, right? That isn't an impossible thing. That's always possible. Okay, Super Legacy, that's up next. Citroen C5, okay. Ford Kuga, and we've got an Audi that used to be an ultra rare. That's very cool, but I already have that fully upgraded, so nothing too special there. Let's see what's next. Peugeot 504. Now, here's the question. If this opening ends up being very doo-doo, I have enough gold to open 1 Legrand pack, but I don't want to open the Legrand pack for this video, because I want to open the Legrand pack for the video where I, you know, rank the Legrand pack, where I review the Legrand pack, which I need to do. It's just that I've had a very busy weekend and I just didn't have the time to do it. But Peugeot 505, but yeah, I'll probably do that, you know, in the incoming week. How about that? Citroen Saxo VTS 16V and a GMC Yukon. That flipped kind of fast, but hey, this is 2025. Your boy has pulled 1 legend. Like I said, I've done 24 openings this year. Done 24 openings this year of at least 1 mil or more. Some of those are 2 mil. So you can probably say that I've probably this year alone I've opened maybe like 35 to 40 mil. One legend from 35 to 40 mil. Just putting it out there. But I guess in terms of the epic count, it's been okay, you know. But anyway, we got about 10 more packs to go. We're still sitting on 4 ultra rares. I would like to get a bonus, you know, if that's possible. If not, then if we walk away with 4 ultra rares, it's not the worst thing in the world. We've definitely had a lot worse. Mini Cooper S. Okay, moving on to the next one. Also nowadays 1 mils are just a lot harder for me to make, so like I just really hope that we get something good, you know. Renault Magan, they need to bring back the 3 mil event. Please bring back the 3 mil event. That was a lot of fun. I want to do that again. Give me those, you know, endurance events where tickets refresh every 15 minutes. I almost maxed 2 legends for that, you know. Like, if you want me to spend resources, do another 3 mil event. I would freaking love that. Subaru Legacy GTB, 200,000 to go. This second half has been dreadful. Absolutely nothing so far. Holden Monaro, Citroen BX Sport. We might have needed that gold ceramic pack just to get our average on ultra rares, huh? Audi S6 Avant. Okay, cool. What's next? We have 5 packs left after this. No, not even. We have less than that. We can't even afford a fiver after this. Lancia, Mazda, whatever that is. Vauxhall Frontera, Acura TSX, and a Di Tommaso Pantera L. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? So I'm gonna sell some of the cars in my holding pool here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 162,000, right? And then we're going to end off the opening with a 5 times. This might be great, and this might be absolutely terrible. You know, the thing about the 5 times is that it goes both ways. You can either get 5 or 6 or maybe 7 super rares and nothing more, or you can get like 3 ultra rares. You know, I love those 5 times. I feel like there's like a 30% chance. There's like a 30% chance you open it 5 times and you get like 3 ultra rares minimum. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. We've seen that happen a couple of times on the channel. I wouldn't mind bringing that back. So we got a 5 times to end of today's video over here. If not, we're sitting out with 4 ultra rares. Technically, it's actually 3 ultra rares in the mill, because one of the ultra rares we got from a freaking 499 gold carbon ceramic pack, right? So technically, it is under average if we don't get an ultra from this one. I know, again, you know, just want to put it out there. Let's see what we get. Again, you know, the last 1 mil opening we did 4 epics. You can't be mad about that. That was freaking insane already. Audi Q5, Nissan Navara, okay. Alright, Chrysler LHS. I think we're getting a lot of super rares here. It feels like it at least. Chrysler Aviat, okay. Mazda Cosmo, alright. Porsche 924. Oh no, we got one more. Oh jeez. Okay. One of those days, hey! Okay, well, a Lotus Esprit GT3. And yeah, that's done. So in the end, it was a very average opening. If you don't count the Bristol, which I shouldn't because that was open with gold, we got 4 ultra rares from a 1 mil. We got an extra 1, which is the Bristol as always. But from the 1 mil alone, we got the Mercedes-Benz, the Territory, right? We got the Sierra, and we got the Lotus Esprit. That's about it. Like I said, I would like to open a carbon fiber, especially if the opening is bad, like this one. But I'm going to review the Legrand pack as well later on in the week, and I only have enough gold for one of the packs, so I'm going to hang on that. I am happy that we did get the Lamborghini early on today. I really wish that was recorded, but that was a nice little bonus, I guess, to start my day. Lamborghini Gallardo, right? It was today, right? No, it was yesterday. It wasn't even today. I'm not playing the game a lot today, guys. Yeah, one day. Yeah, that was a pretty nice pull. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all night, cruise to Jacksonville
Atlantic.
Blonde hair, don't care, look